And good day again, BBPN and guests there. Yes, once again, it's time for Season 9 of the BBPN. Don't worry, I've got requests already piling up left, right, and centre to take a look at some of the other tournaments and some of the other leagues. So, yeah, we're going to be getting to those as the weekend goes on there. Your subscribing, your sport is going a long way to making that possible. But why it's not sending me to the couch half the time, or anything else for that matter. Yay, because I'm busy, honey. Anyway, let's get out to the stadium and take a look what can possibly go wrong. Alright, oh god, it's Williams again. Well, that about sums up this game already here. Alright, let's see what Christopher Williams can ruin for everybody. No, seriously, he ruins everything. Look, have you seen the games he's the referee at? Anyway, let's get on with this here. It is, of course, Luggage versus Wood Elves. Now, it is an interesting combination of how the two different teams basically end up trying to deal with each other. It's a very interesting bit of a setup there, because as we've talked before, hooty-hoo, the Luggage has plenty of speed. Well, Bill Bexley speed, anyway. Alright, that's all the excitement you're going to get there. Alright, kick is into the Wood Elves square, and the Wood Elves are on the way. Let's turn this around here. Let's take a look at the two firms. As you can see, full rosters on the line here. As you can see, no loners either. Both firms here do have full entire setups here. Now, the Lizards, we've had this talk before. Yeah, we've had this many times. We can have it again. When it comes to the Luggage, 1 and 9 is their biggest problem. As you can see here, he's got 2 of them that no longer worry about it. So, it's a bit measured. Still all about re-rel management. They've got 4 for some bloody reason. They've got an apothecary, but no one's cheering for him. And as you can see here, this is a little buggy you have to worry about. Yeah, Bill Bexley speed and Blodge. He's a goblin on rollerblades. Wood Elves, well, already you're starting to see a bit of a tactical redesign here. You're thinking, son, the end zone's this way. I've seen this tactic done before. Remember, we had that crazy cast with a light-hit fluffy elven team. You see, you can tell this coach watched that cast over here. He watched that one against a huge damage-dealing, pummeling Chorf team. So guess what the Elves did? They ran away for the first 4 or 5 turns. They literally just ran away. And just waited back there, and they forced the Chorfs to have to change their entire game plan to come chasing after them. And that didn't go too well. Meanwhile, all it did was piss off the Chorf coach. But since it pissed him off so utterly and completely, well, guess what the Elves did? Yeah, you got that, Pontiac. They won. Yes, that was brought to you courtesy of the fine and upstanding people of Bloody OfFaL. Yeah, only they can have a game so bizarre it had to be bloody awful. Yeah, hello there, welcome on board here. Yeah, I figured I better highlight this one here because you're getting an education. Look at the luggage, they're just standing there. It's like around the carousel waiting for the luggage in Atlanta, Georgia to finally come off the carousel after Delta Airlines has done unmentionable things to it. Absolutely and terrible unmentionable things. And meanwhile, look at this, the Elves. You see what's happening right now. You know, both teams are getting utterly pissed at each other except for the Elves. For the Elves, that is exactly the strategy they're waiting for. They're waiting for the Lizards to move forward and actually try and do something. But since they don't even want to move, they're just going to complain about it. Well, now the Elves, they've burned sufficient turns from their viewpoint. No, I'm serious. They've burned turns out. And now they start advancing the ball. All right? Do you get it now? Does it make sense? Oh, God, the moving Zelda. Oh, well, the spotters are making it absolutely. Oh, God. When someone shot that bloody bazooki. Thank you. Oh, God, yeah, you start introducing it and the Vuvuzela comes out, I tell you. Now, this cast has to be an education here. Because we've seen this happen once, like I said, it's bloody awful, and it was a brilliant play by the Elven coach. Totally pissed off the Chorf coach. He came to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and what happened? It went all straight to hell at that point. Chorf completely off his rocker, got completely pissed off, and the Elves went on to go into the big playoffs afterwards. It was a brilliantly played game. All right, so the Elves, they've done their job here. And the problem is the Lizards, if you really think about it here, with an average movement 6, could more easily have dealt with that than the Chorfs could have. But they decided to just wait here. Alright, this is in favour of the Elves. It burns the turns out. And meanwhile, finally, here we are, turn 5, and they're finally starting to engage. Woohoo! Yeah, I figured you need to see that. Yeah, just in time for the most boring of boring games. No. It's an education, lads. This is why you turn it. And yeah, absolutely. We had fun asking Yorick about the Chorf coach. Furious rage was the description of him. Oh no, there it is. Big double one right there, and down you go.
Oh my.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's the broadcast booth. A live picture of what's going on up there. They are so excited. Not really. All right. Well, now the Lizards are going to get to work here. Dodge this. Into the crowd he goes. And there is a KO.
Stab, stab, stab.
Finally. Yeah, you got it. Turn 6. And the crowd on a surf finally do something. However, from the Wood Elves viewpoint, they've done their job. I'm serious. They burned out the first 4 turns just waiting here and waiting for the Lizards to advance. You've got Bill Bexley's speed, so it's not too troublesome. You could have even gone for a surgical move it, and then suddenly run the Skinks in full speed ahead. They absolutely could have tried that. But they didn't even think about it. They just waited here, and they're going to wait for the Wood Elves to advance. The Wood Elves go, well, thank you very much. It fits the team, and they get to burn the clock, and guess what they don't have to waste? You got it, Pontiac, any rerolls. Lad, it's called giving credit where credit's due. It's a good tactic. It really is. All right, there we go. No double wood on this one here. It runs down the field, and now the cheesy pass. There we go. Woohoo! And he's got it. He absolutely has got it.
In my pants.
And now the cheeky surf. There goes the rollerblades, and he's off the field.
Hell yeah!
And we just returned a KO for that one there. Oh, yes, absolutely. Brilliant coaching, but you can already hear it from the luggage coach. Yeah, he's going to be so pissed off. All right, now, can he stop? 100% he can stop this. 100% he can stop this if he shows a little bit of chutzpah. Yeah, that's the word for it. What do you mean I have to spell it? You don't spell words, so to speak. Yeah, it's like numbers. You don't spell it, it's a fucking number. Alright, here we go. Moving along here. Elves have set things up here. Here we go. Over the top. Full speed ahead. 4, 5, 6. Well, if you're going to go all this way, that's what he is. Guess what he gets? He gets the POW, and down goes the one answer.
Up and weave, you fool!
Alright, well, do you have it? Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Run, coward!
Oh, well, there goes the GFI. Gerbil has made a quick little appearance there. Yep, but like I was about to say, the handbag that need to go pick up the ball. Oh, well, the crowd's having words with them right now. Going, that's a fake counterfeit label! That's what I heard anyway. Anyway, yeah, I know. My wife is very discriminating about that. All right, well, now the Samsonites are on their way all the way back. You know, you could have solved this problem if you'd actually set up on a free safety position. Didn't even think of that one, did they? No, it was just a big bleeding line. Okay. All right, big punch, big hit, takes him down.
Oh, yeah.
And there goes the fake Tasserin. How can you tell he's fake? Well, because he took a dive. The real one there would have taken it like a man. Well, it's true, isn't it? All right, here we go. Wood Elves, turn 8. Yes, amazingly enough, you're already on turn 8. Yeah, we're barely even 10 minutes of the game. There's double skulls. Well, it's not like it's going all the Wood Elves' way. They've definitely double won not once but twice so far on this one drive. All right, easy peasy. Dodge does pick up the ball. It's time to score. And it's time for the bloody song. Everyone ready? Here we go. And boring. Move your ass. No, really, move it. Lies, all lies. Alright, enough of that crap. Alright. 8 turns. The objective was definitely achieved by the Wood Elves. They not only scored, they saved all their players pretty much here, and me with the luggage have nothing to show for 8 turns. Absolutely 2/3 or 4/5 of fuck all. We can make this game interesting, trust me. Like I said, we had to show this game. Alright, everyone's got a reroll. You get a reroll. You get a reroll. Everyone gets a reroll. Oh, don't be so excited. Alright, so, what that means for the luggage is basically that Wood Elf tactic wasted all 4 rerolls for the luggage. See, that's the other subtle reasoning. A huge amount of rerolls. That tactic means they never came into play. They pretty much never did, except for that one failed GFI. So it basically meant you turned what could have been an 8-turn long score, or a quick score, and you made it 8 turns the old-fashioned way. There's nothing wrong with the tactic. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It just must have been frustrating as hell to your opponent. Totally frustrating. Well, lad, I hate to say it, but there's ways around it. Admittedly, that's one of them. Yes! I did tell you Williams was the one watching that one. Yep, no one cares. It's a light elf. Well, he gets the ball. Alright, he's got now he's forgotten a little basic thing. Yep, stunty. It's -1 on the throw. It's totally inaccurate, and he's missed completely.
Alright.
Yes, he's missed completely. Alright, we're after halftime already. Boy, that was quick. Your halftime score, the Wood Elves are leading 1-0. This halftime, of course, is brought to you by everyone's favourite, Murder King. You'll get it our way, and you'll like it. Murder King. Alright, well now the game completely turns around here. It is now up to the luggage to score, and now you start seeing this is what the Wood Elves have basically done here. They are forcing them to have to score quick. The luggage really don't know. I'm serious. The luggage now, if they want to win this game, because of how brilliantly the first half's been played by the Wood Elves, because they took one look, big smashy team that's got decent speed versus them. Run away, and they got away with it. And since the luggage decided to stay on the line, the Wood Elves just stood there for 4 turns going, alright, fine, click, 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 and just let the turns kill. Like I said, it's a perfectly good strategy. It really is. The luggage could have dealt with it. They absolutely could have dealt with that one there. Alright, so here we go. Now let's see how the... Oh, God, right. More boring wind, is it? Now, the luggage can't afford to do the same thing. They really can't. They've got to, like I said, if they want to win this game, they've got to score probably in 3 turns and do damage. And double skulls isn't how you do. No, that's not how you do it, is it?
Oh, hell no!
Oh, well, push me, push you, and we're on our way down the river here. Walking down the river. Well, step 1, he's going to guard his balls. And this is being clever here because he's realised the reroll's already gone. So, if it really bounces, you want to have plenty of players here who have a good chance of maybe, except you, getting the ball. Push me, push you, and the futility is continuing. And more push me, push you, and by this point here, You can imagine there is a very enraged person who wants to go work for a different airline. And again, push me, push you. This is just epic levels of fail. Finally gets there. There's the takedown. And then can't crack armor 7. Well, remember the Wood Elves are down one player on the foul. Mind you, it's a player that no one cares for. Does have the ball. It's time to run it in and score. If he can figure that one out. Don't worry, he does have the advantage. Now, the Wood Elves, at this point, there is no pressure on them at this point here. They are up 1-0. They can wait to see what happens. No, seriously, they can actually sit back and wait a little bit here. Because all the pressure right now is on the luggage. The luggage have to get at a quick score. And this is not helping. It's a perfect screen. Well, almost perfect. He's taking a dirt nap for a while here. Now, if you were the luggage, who do you take out? If you want casualties, anyone without block. If you really want to give a chance for your Bill Bexley speeders to score quick, you got to take him out. Let's figure out what they do here. All right, luggage moving in a position here. Well, he's gotten to the midfield. So now at this point here, the luggage, if they want to win this game, have to score by turn 12. This is not a laughing matter, little lads. He's got to score by turn 12, which means this squad somehow has to deploy to here. Somehow. And quite frankly, I hate to say it, the player probably need to do was either him or maybe him and rope his way in. Well, now you see what he's going to do here. And he's making a straight-on attack, not a looping attack. Well, dodge this. Moves forward. Now here comes a little skink. Well, I thought he was going to actually do the big stunty run, but he's decided not to. All right, a little conservative. Well, congratulations. That means your Samsonite's about to get a nice little kick to the face. That's basically it. And then all they have to do is just readjust one square, and that's basically it. No, I'm serious. That really is basically it. Readjust one square, and that's all the Wood Elves really have to do.
Run, cowards!
I know, exactly. Right now, the supporters are right now calling it out. The supporters on the bench are going, look, what's your solution in this case? Engage. Because the Wood Elves only have 2 rerolls, and we all know on this broadcast, AG4 never fails, as said very sarcastically. You already saw him double 1 earlier, and he's done a double 1 on a double skulls over here, so we know there's ones in his dice array. Lots of them. But you're not making him roll dice. You've got to force him to roll dice, even if it's just a dodge. So the cage is now going to be delayed a turn. This means he scores on turn 13. This gives the Lizards 3 turns to steal the ball and score. I'm serious. That's basically what you've just given yourself. All right, they've moved 1 square. Hip, hip, fucking hooray. Hey, God. It's like I'm back in Georgia Dorset Airport again. Oh, God. Block or block. Doesn't get anywhere. And meanwhile, the blood just stays out here. Okay. This is your plan. All right, Wood Elves. Again, just back up a square. That's all they need to do. I know. Chain push block into elite blitz. There's a whole bunch of, interesting solutions here. All right. Goes in for the cheeky block. Doesn't have tackle. Just gets a push. He's fine with that pretty much. Shoves them back. And then once again, as you can see here, the Wood Elves reconsolidate again. And I know what you're thinking. Boring. Well, because there is a solution to this. The problem is, if you're the Lizards, you're not going to fucking like it. Let's face it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go, go. If you'd had any of your skinks hidden in this line here, guess what? You could score. I'm serious. You just got to trust and stunting and go. And unfortunately, the Wood Elf coach is aware of that, but you haven't been doing it. Instead, you're just going 1 square, 1 square, 1 square. You're basically playing for the tie. Now, someone would say, as soon as you start playing for the tie, especially in a situation where you can actually fight to win, you're already giving the initiative to the other player. This is why this game's getting broadcast. It's an education, isn't it? All right, here we go. Charges in and gets a push. And does he press? Nope. No, he doesn't.
Thanks for standing still, wanker.
Oh, Yeah, can we make this game 20% cooler somehow? No, apparently not. Alright, so far, what have we got to show for it today? Turn 12. 1 injury, and that was on a foul. Because Williams is the referee, so of course he's not calling anything. Wood Elves again. Move on. Yeah, and now you wonder why today especially is a doubleheader. But like I said, I needed to show this game to showcase that here's a coach who pays attention to the broadcasts. Really does. Because that was a bit of cleverness. It's a unique solution. Won't always work. But he definitely read his opponent very, very well. You know how to piss him right off. And here we go again. 1 sec. Well, here it is. Turn 13. And you should have scored at least a turn ago. But here you are, turn 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to go. You need to score next turn. This is not negotiable. But here he goes. 3 dice. He gets a pound to the poor catcher. And of course, he's still alive.
Thanks for standing still, wanker.
Yeah, there we go. See? Absolutely watches the cast. You see? The coach is even there. The supporters going, see? I watch. Exactly. Now you're allowed to miss 1 or 2. It's fair. Hopefully there's enough quantity out there. Although quality. Ah, yeah, I know. It's upsetting this coach might get to the next round here. But yeah, but now everyone who watches this broadcast has a read of the coach. They really do at this point here. This is how easy you can tilt this one here. All right. So, yeah, well, don't worry. If he tunes in and watches this one, he learns the same lesson here. Here's what you did wrong. Look, I will always praise when a coach does something brilliantly right. But remember, you make the cast, you've also got the right to be, what is it? Carolers will be critiqued, is the expression. If you're going to come to my door and sing, I reserve the right to critique you. Well, you've come to my door, and you've basically shot on the curtains, and here we go. Well, now he's in easy scoring range. Oh, but I have to make dice rolls. The game's called Blood Bowl, not Boar Bowl. All right, push me, push you. And again, as you can see here, this is the Lizard's counter-reaction to boring. This is the counter-reaction. It really is. But like I said, it's why we have to cast a game like this, because you have to demonstrate sometimes there really are different styles and different solutions. And it's giving credit where credit's due. Here's a one-off coach who actually figured out how to deal with the Lizards very creatively. And it's not a bad solution. It's dry, because the Lizards, as many of you already now on the bench have said, there are several solutions to this one. There were several, but it takes a mindset to solve it, and a bit of risk is the business. Or someone put it there, Guinness wouldn't have stood for this. Not in a billion years. And this is why he's got a World Cup ring. Anyway, yeah, he put a ring on it. It's called a Prince Albert. I know, phrasing, ask my sister. Anyway, at least that's what she told me. All right, here we are, 10-15. Well, this is called playing for the excitement, called a tie. Ah. La 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 la. Now, you see what's slowly transpiring here. Yes, I know, it is slow, but this is what's slowly transpiring. There's the reroll, there's the push. The Wood Elves, if they get creative, can chain push this little cunt out. If they get creative. Because you've left no room for anything. Now, will the Wood Elves take advantage of this? Or will the Wood Elves send an Elves receiver down? Come on, lad. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Congress doesn't take this long. Well, no, unless you're outside and you steal a different speech stand, What is it? A podium of shame? I don't know. I saw that video. Then again, I got to see half that live off the satellite. That was a fun day. There he goes! All right, down the field. Let's see if the ball actually arrives.
Run, bitch! Run!
Yeah, that's got to be the scream you hear. See, now the Wood Elves don't even have to bother. They go, all right, this is perfect containment. So guess what? You really should be going skink on the outside. At least you should have been, but you didn't even think of that. You just kept perfect cage. There's a hit.
Time for a true display of skill.
Yeah, Lodge didn't work. Fine. All right, here he goes. Oh, no. Oh, quit cheering so loud. There's finally an injury. Full Bill Bexley speed through. And there's the Jim Steering golf clap just for that one. Yep, he won in nines. He finally commits the score. And he won in nines it immediately. Won in nines it. Oh, lordy. Ball is free. It's a decent bounce for Wood Elves. The Wood Elves immediately decide, well, they've got all these rerolls lying here because you weren't forcing them to really use any. Easy. Oh, wait.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
All right, there it is. 20% cooler. There he goes. Running. And there he goes. Quick little handoff. Yes, there it is. There we go. Next one is running. And now here we go. The cheese pleation to go for it. Is it good? Of course it's good. And there is the score. Oh, God. Forest is boring. Oh, God. I don't think they're going to live that down anytime soon. Again, the whole reason you show these casts half the time is education. Like, just look at these stats. Nothing happening. But again, it's the Wood Elves coming up to a solution to a Smashy team. The Smashing team decides to play a different way instead of creatively figuring out a way to engage. They've got the speed for it. And then what happens? Well, then the Wood Elves go, thank you very much for playing into it there, and then take advantage of the frustration. And lo and behold, 2-0 is the final result. And it's actually not surprising. Bravo! Well, that is it for the first cast. I'm definitely going to go have a beer after that one there. And then we'll be right back with the second broadcast of the day there. Be ready, lads. We'll be back shortly. And Nuffle, bless your dice.